What is going on, guys? Another update today. We did pick our dog up, Sadie. We picked her up from the vet today. Um, she's having a rough go of it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. She's doing okay, but she's really lethargic today. Just laying around, not really doing a whole lot. It's kind of sad to see, to be honest with you. Um, she's normally pretty bouncy, pretty mouthy. I don't know if anybody is familiar with huskies, but they're normally a pretty active, pretty mouthy breed of dog, and she is definitely not that. Um, she was gone, like I mentioned. She was gone all day yesterday and the day before. No, I'm sorry. She stayed the night last night, so she was gone all day yesterday and then all of the day today. So it was good to have her, to get her to come home. When she came out of the surgery room or the surgery ward or whatever they called it, that's where they keep all of the sick animals, cats, dogs, whatever else they may have there. They keep them back there, kind of quarantined to themselves. Each one has a separate room, which is cool. You know, it's good that they do that. But when she came out, she was ready. She was ready to see us, her family. So it made everybody happy. She came out and she went right to my daughter, my wife, and just put her head on them. It was pretty good to see. It was really funny when the vet lady was talking to me about the treatment plan down the road, because she will have to take a yearly treatment just to make sure that no worms come back, no heartworms come back. But the lady came to talk to me, and Sadie just came between my legs and just stood there looking at the lady. I don't know, like she didn't want to go back, so that made me feel good. Made me feel like I was keeping her safe from something. In all reality, she's keeping us safe, right? So there's that. She will have to take a yearly treatment. I'm not sure exactly what that treatment consists of yet. I will have to go back. Once I go back in a week or so to the vet, probably to a different vet, just to follow up and get her like a physical, like we would get a physical. Just get her a good checkup and just run her through the works. You know, check her blood and her stool and all that stuff, just to make sure she's healthy. And then they'll prescribe her with a treatment plan that's a yearly treatment. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, but I'm kind of not. Like I said in previous videos, I've had dogs when I was younger that had heartworms and they didn't make it. So it's just tough. It's just been tough on us here lately. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm not sure the name of the medicine that they gave her. They didn't really go into specifics, but they did send her home with prednisone pills. It's a tablet. So give her one of those for 7 days. It's one every 12 hours. Then the 7 following days, it's one every 24 hours. And then the following days, it's one every other day until gone. So that's kind of the step down for the steroid. And I imagine the steroid, just like in humans, they prescribe steroids to help us get over, to help fight, right? To help our body fight. So I imagine that's what it is, or that's what it's for, anyhow. Yeah, she's been drinking a lot of water since she's been home. We got her a big water bowl Normally that water bowl will last her all day, but she's been through 2 or 3 of them already today. So that, again, that's a side effect from the steroids. They do that. They cause that in humans as well. Prednisone is pretty strong in humans as well. So um, let's see. Other than that, she's, as far as I can tell, she's gonna be okay. So we'll see. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. She's gonna be okay. Other than that, let's see. Reptiles. What do I got? Negan ate again. He's almost in full shed, so I was kind of shocked that he ate. But when he did eat, he did not mess around with it, so that's a good thing. We did soak him in electrolytes. We felt like maybe he was dehydrated a little bit. So we soaked him in Pedialyte. I don't know if you guys have ever done that. They say, a lot of people say that soaking is not good for snakes, but let me just tell you, we've done it on a couple snakes that we have. And the Pedialyte, it's a warm, like a 83, 84 degree water temperature mixture with the Pedialyte. And it's really a low amount of Pedialyte. You don't want to overdose them with anything, of course. But so we did the Pedialyte, and every time we do that to a snake when they're kind of lethargic, and it kind of helps them use the bathroom. So they're kind of lethargic and just not doing a whole lot. And then we soak them in that Pedialyte, and it seems to make a drastic change in their body. I don't know what it does to them exactly. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. But it does perk them up, and they use the restroom, and then they're hungry again. So we soaked him in Pedialyte a couple days ago, and we fed him yesterday, and he ate like a champ. So that's a good thing. I'm excited about that. We do have, both of our hognose snakes are actually in shed right now. So neither one of them ate, and they should have eaten. They did not eat due to the fact that they were in full shed, or I shouldn't say full shed because I don't know for certain that they were in full shed, but they were in shed. I got a rat trying to escape. I don't know if you can hear the clicking in the background. But I will be building a shed pretty soon to do my rat endeavors. I kind of want to get them out of this room. I feel like that's why my snakes are always hunting. It's because the smell is in here constantly. They can hear them. They can sense that they're in here, so they're constantly hunting. And last thing I want is my daughter to come in here and go to get a snake out, or my wife to come in here and get a snake out and get bit because they think it's feeding time and they were just going to hang out. So I need to get this shed built. Might have to wire it for temperature control, right? I know they're rats, but I don't want them to get over about 85 degrees. Which in most places that's not hard to do, but here, my quail and my chickens are in the brooder boxes right now. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but when they're little, they stay in brooder boxes, and you have to keep their temperatures up above like 93, 94. And I've been coming home from work every day checking them, and they've been over 100. So you're having to leave it cracked to let some air out. So it's not hard to stay over 85, but for the rats, I don't want them to get too hot and perish. So I want to keep them at 85, maybe 80, between 80 and 85, right? I don't want them to get too hot. I don't want them to get too cold. So wintertime, I have to get a unit that'll heat and cool. I'm looking at just inserting like a 110 window unit out there. So I'll have to find one that heats and cools. We'll see how that goes. And I may, if it works out good, I may do another building out there just for my snakes. Not the ones that I have in here, well maybe a couple, but the ones that I have in here they're part of the family, right? I'm going to breed them, but they're not breeder snakes, if that makes any sense. I am, like I've mentioned before, I'm looking into jumping headfirst into the breeding aspect of this. So I've got this big female that I'm going to breed with Ezekiel, pretty soon, and I've been looking for a female for Kilo. So I'll probably be looking into building some racks pretty soon. I may leave them in this room after I get the rats out. That'll open up another wall over there. And I got another shelf over here that I need to do something with. It's got the 10 gallons on it. I need to do something with it. So we'll see. It's a work in progress, right? You got to start somewhere, and this is where we decided. Actually, we started in the living room with one. We have one corn snake that's no longer with us. Sold her in order to buy another, and I think that's the way it goes. Not sure, but that's the way it's been going for us. But yeah, so we started with one. Actually, my daughter started with a corn snake. He's in here, Raymond. You've heard me talk about him. I still owe you guys a video on him. I haven't forgot. But yeah, he's the first one. He's the one that started it all. Then from Raymond, we went to Sheldon. And after that, I bought a corn snake from PetSmart. I didn't make it. Wouldn't eat. Might have ate for us once. I had him for 2 months, maybe 3 months. Ate for us once. I had to brain the pinky to do that, and then it wouldn't eat anymore. It wasn't getting any water, and it just perished, unfortunately. And then from that point, that's when I got Link, who was our first ball python that we purchased. Actually, we owned some ball pythons. I may have mentioned this too. We owned some ball pythons back in 1999. Long time ago. We had two. We had a pair. So that's what we had, a pair of them. They kind of sparked interest. We ended up getting out of it for a while, and then my daughter wanted to get back in it. So that's what happened. Then we got Link, and then we got Zelda, and then we got Romeo, and then we got, the list just added up really quickly. And Negan was the boa that I've been looking for. I always wanted a boa, so he's the one. I wanted to get him small so I could handle him a lot and get him used to people, because sometimes the boas can get a little defensive, to say the least. And I didn't want ours to be defensive. I wanted to be able to take it to the show, show him off. I wanted a good show-off snake, so that's why I got him. That's also why I got Kilo. Initially, that's why I got Kilo. Besides the fact that he's just a beautiful snake, and I am excited to pair him with a beautiful pied female, if I can find one here soon. When I say find one, I mean find one that's not $2,000 or $3,000. That's a lot. That's kind of salty to me. I don't know. But anyhow, guys, I've rambled on long enough. I think we're going on 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes. That's long enough. I apologize for keeping you this long. So yeah, let me know if you think maybe I should put a building together for my snakes. I know I'm going to do it for my rats, but I'm thinking about doing the snakes. I really enjoy having them in the house, though, so I'll probably just keep them in here. But I will be building a couple rack systems, or racks, I shouldn't call them systems, racks to go in here for breeding purposes. But the rest of them, the ones that we have now, will probably stay in tanks so they can be, I don't know, it's just, they're pets. So you want to, anyhow, sorry, rambled on again, squirrel moment. My brain went left. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Please help me grow this channel. It would mean a lot to me. Help me grow this channel. I appreciate it. And yeah, comment. I read every comment. I don't get many right now. I'm still a very small YouTube channel. Very new to this. So write me a comment. I will get back with you as quickly as I can. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.